What if I told you there was a way to get alpha for a linear key from ProPresenter without a decklink card and do that over the network today? Well, stick around and you'll find out. Presented by Church Tech U, it's the ProPresenter Show. On today's show, how to connect the YoloBox Extreme to ProPresenter. Hi and welcome again to the ProPresenter Show. This is the show where I teach out all about ProPresenter. My name is Paul Allen Clifford. And before we get started, if you're on the fence about whether you should get a decklink card or you'd like to maybe try some other way to get a nice high quality key into your video productions, go ahead, tell me about it in the comments below. So first off, I want to say this just at the outset. YoloLive, the company that created the YoloBox Extreme, which I have right here, reached out to me, and I've worked with them before. They sent me a YoloBox Pro a couple of years ago. In fact, it's over there on my desk. And so I was initially kind of hesitant because I thought, yeah, the Extreme is just like the Pro, just bigger. Well, what can I add? Well, turns out they've added some features to it. So not just a bigger screen, not just more inputs, but also a couple of things that I really, really love. So let's head over to my computer and let's talk about the YoloBox Extreme and just kind of all the fun stuff that it can do. So first off, here we are in ProPresenter. Let me go ahead and I'm going to just select a slide here just so that we have something. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to have a screen to send to the YoloBox. So let's go into screens here and configure screens. I've already done this, but I wanted to show you what I've done is I've got this output. And this one is 1280 by 720, but I also have this one. And notice this is the one we're actually going to send NDI congregation. It's 1080p 30. So this is NDI 2. That's going to be important here in just a minute. So basically I've got this NDI screen, and then here under alpha, I've just gone ahead and selected pre-multiplied. By default, it's set to none, but I want it to be pre-multiplied. Okay? So that's all we need to do inside of ProPresenter. We can do an alternate screen on this, but I think that this is really going to do exactly what we need to do. Now, in order to show you what I'm about to show you, I'm doing some kind of funkiness. So I'm going to try and have my mouse everywhere that I'm tapping on the YoloBox screen because I just didn't want a camera looking down on it. It's not as good at video. So let's, first off, let me go ahead and I'm going to switch over to my other screen that has the YoloBox Extremes output. So here it is, and let me get my mouse over here. It's actually in QuickTime, so that's what this is. Ignore this. So the first thing we need to do is we need to add the NDI output. So we just click on the little plus button down here, and that takes us to there, and then we select NDI right here. Okay, then it's going to ask me to select which one I want to use. It's this second one. The first one was the first one that I pointed to by mistake, the 720p one. This is actually the one that we want, the second one there. So select that, and go to Done. Here I am clicking in one place where it doesn't do anything. Anyway, so now we're good here. Now for overlays, we're going to add a new overlay. Let me hide myself real quick here. because that is this plus button down here that I click on. And let's go to video overlays. And now we just need to select the appropriate video overlay. So I'd already added this one earlier. Let's select the second one instead. So we're going to do that, and then click on Done up here in the upper right hand corner. Bring myself back because I think we're good. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scale this all the way up. So I just click and drag to get it to full size, and ignore the auto hide or duration. Now if you wanted it to automatically go away after a certain amount of time, turn on auto hide and then change the duration. But other than that, now I'm gonna click on enter a name here, and let's call this NDI 2. That's fine, and then we'll go back up here to the corner and click on Done. Okay, so that is this one right here. So let me first, I'm going to select just my regular ProPresenter screen just to show it to you here. So let's go over here, double tap on it. Okay, that takes it live, and now I can click on this over here, and that puts it up. And that is just a regular, everyday, ordinary Luma key. So let me go back one slide. Oh yeah, ProPresenter isn't actually selected, so let me go over there and select it. Okay, now we'll go back a slide just to show you that it does update live and everything like that. And that is one of the things that I really wanted to see in the YoloBox Extreme, is the ability to do alpha over the network is fine. I'm using a wired Ethernet cable, and that's going to give me a good, solid, reliable connection. I probably wouldn't want to do this over Wi-Fi because of the alpha. That's going to have a larger signal than a larger amount of data than you would normally expect to see. So that's why I selected that, and quite frankly, I'm really excited about that. There are some other features in here that I'm going to go over. So far, there's only one thing in this device that I haven't figured. They say that it's not supported, but that doesn't mean that it can't be done. So we'll see about that in a future video. But in the meantime, that is just something that is really cool that you can do with the YoloBox Extreme.